Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Coast M Fishing. This video is basically my first video for 2023. I did post a video last week, but that was just my last trip in 2022. So this video, the first video for 2023, the first video for the year, is usually my best catches or best fishing moments of the previous year. But we fished so little last year, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a full recap of the entire year. I think I posted maybe 36 videos for the whole year. That was the least amount of videos I've ever posted in the last 5 years. And even maybe about 6 or 7 of those videos were fishing trips from the previous year. So 2022 was a really disappointing fishing year for sure. We hardly fished. We did catch a couple decent fish, but overall it was probably the least amount of fish in the last 5 years or so. Nonetheless, we're gonna go through all the videos, the whole year recapping fishing. And we have a special giveaway courtesy Mr. Mankee, the Mankee Company. We have a rod and reel to give away. The only way you're going to win that is if you watch this video in the entirety. Because throughout the videos, I'm going to just give the answers to the question at the end of the video. So you got to pay attention and you got to watch the whole video to win that rod and reel. 4,000 size reel and a 6.5 foot rod. Perfect inshore combo. So it's a really good prize. So watch the video. Even if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or even Instagram, if you have a chance to enter on all 3 platforms. And you could, the same person, enter on all 3 because they'll give you a better chance of winning. So stay tuned and watch and learn how you could win that rod and reel combo. So to start things off, I'm going to use it using my phone, so forgive me if I watch along a few times because we're going to go through the videos, video by video. Of course, the first video I posted last year was the recap of 2021. We had to go through that. The next couple of videos was some peacock bass fishing in urban canals in Miami. I actually went there the December before, didn't get a chance to edit the videos, and actually caught a few peacock bass. Those videos are pretty cool if you haven't watched it. Catching peacock bass in Miami canals, that was pretty epic. Something I always wanted to do. I actually got to do it, and I caught a few decent ones. So again, that was the videos from the previous year. The first fishing trip for the year was actually fishing with Mr. Keith and crew. We went down the islands as usual to look for some edible fish or some fish to cook for dinner. We caught a few nice salmon. But the catch of the day for me was a nice lane snapper. Catching from the deep, when you catch those fish from the deep, 100+ feet, the colors on them are amazing. So that trip, it wasn't the best in terms of fishing. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but we caught a few decent fish. And of course, with Mr. Keith and crew, it's always a great time out. And I did catch a nice lane snapper for my dinner. Moving on after that, inshore fishing finally opened up in 2022. After 2021, the second half, we couldn't do any inshore fishing. It was terrible. I thought with inshore fishing open up, we would have more videos in 2022. But the first trip we made was me, J-Lo, and Snookmaster. We made a trip to the East Coast, probably our favorite coast or favorite place to go fishing. And we went after some inshore fish, snook, tarpon, snapper, any other types of fish we could catch. And this trip turned out to be pretty special because I caught a very unique fish. We later found out the name of Caccatea krausi. It's the first time I've ever caught a fish like that on lure, and this is the first answer to the question to win your rod and reel. I'm rating my 5 best catches. This one is probably 5th best catch for the year because I never caught it on lure before. It's the first time I ever caught it on lure, and the fish is absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if I ever might catch one again, so that's why I rank it high up there as number 5. Maybe it might change going on, maybe I get higher, but number 5, that's number 5 now. Caccatea krausi, my 5th best catch for the year. After that, I made my first kayak trip for the year. I couldn't make kayak trips at the end of the previous year too, because it was lockdown. So I actually went on a kayak. I love the kayak fishing. It's one of the most relaxing fishings you can do. And I actually caught, I caught a fish for dinner. I can't remember what it was, a racando or salmon. I know I caught a decent fish, but stingrays gave me some trouble. Oh yeah, there's a big salmon got away from me. Yeah, because the next trip I went back to look for that big salmon. I didn't catch the same one, but I caught a nice decent one. A next salmon, I think I was using live bait. So that's the second kayak trip I made right after. If you love the kayak fishing, comment below. If you want me to do some more kayak fishing, let me know. Following that, we made another trip to the East Coast for some inshore fishing. We went some exploring, we went some places we haven't been before. It was a pretty epic adventure. Me, Snookmaster, and J-Lo. We reached as far as the East Coast. I think we reached down to the seawall, we went a little further, explored the little rivers, the beaches. It was a pretty epic trip. Caught a nice gilbaka or catfish. A nice one from shore. Take a look at that video, you'll see a nice big catfish. I think tastes real good. No, that's not. No, I think Snook Master caught a nice snapper on that one. Go and watch it and come back and tell me. Yes, Snook Master caught a nice snapper on that trip by the river. I didn't catch the catfish yet. Sorry, but Snook Master caught his best Kubera snapper on that trip. It's a real nice one in the back of the river. After that was the video of the year, where the video with the most views was pulling seine on Mayaro Beach. I just happened to be there with the family and they were pulling seine. Sent up the drone, got some epic footage. If you haven't seen that video as yet, it's definitely a must watch. There's a lot of bycatch because of the extra seaweed in it and stuff like that. So it's a little bit sad to see, but I did try my best to release as much stingrays as possible. So it's a pretty cool video. Check it out if you haven't seen it as yet. Pulling seine on Mayaro Beach. Then after that, I did my first banking trip. I went out with, I think it was Jari. We went to do some alavi fishing, but we didn't get no bait. So the bait we got wasn't good. I think the water was too rough. So we did try alavi fishing for maybe about an hour, but the conditions were terrible. I did get one big bite. Something took the alavi and just couldn't stop it. But we didn't fish for long because the conditions were terrible. We ended up going to bank and we ended up having like a little late last session without the hour. We caught some real nice salmon on the live bait. Maybe about 30 35 salmon in about an hour. It was epic. Whole day was pressure and we finally got some salmon. Next up, we went back to the East Coast. I think that's when I catch the catfish because again, we love the East Coast. And we went to the seawall and I catch a nice big gillbacker catfish. You can check that one out. The next up, I catch and cook fish and chips. If you didn't watch that, if you don't want to make fish and chips, you can watch that. I love the cooking videos as well because I love to cook. But this one is an epic gourmet fish and chips. Then the next epic trip, we went out with Real Nuts Charters to do some inshore fishing for snook and tapo and through the Carney River. Some epic shots in this, some drone shots. We caught a lot of fish, some real nice tapo and a few snook. So this one is a real nice video. I think the video overall, the cinematic drone shots, everything made this video pretty cool. So that was river fishing in Trinidad for prize game fish. Check that video. That was one of the best videos for the year for sure. Then after that, I went back in the kayak, trying to catch a fish to cook for Easter. I did end up catching one. I think it was a racando, and I ended up cooking it. So it was a nice catch and cook video. Mission was accomplished.
Nice Easter fish, boy.
Following that, we went on inshore fishing to Diego Martin side, where we found a little drain that was coming into the river. We ended up catching quite a few little snook. It was a nice epic hour and a half fishing morning. Yeah, and that river terrible, polluted, but it had fish in it, so we caught a few. Check that video out. Moving along, I went micro jigging with Brett. Brett checked me to go fishing maybe 4 or 5 times for the year, but due to my own commitments, I just didn't have time to go with him. Hoping to go with him more this year, but this was the one trip I did make with him. Did some micro jigging, caught a wide variety of fish. I think the goal was to catch 12 species or something, and we just about did it in the last minute, and that was a giveaway as well, a video. But that's a pretty epic footage. Check it out. Went back with Mr. Keith and them. We hardly fished with Mr. Keith and them last year. We went back with him again this time, and we went in the deep 300 feet plus looking for the redfish. We didn't catch any big ones, but we caught quite a few nice ones with some vermilion snappers. So you can check that one. That video is pretty epic. Nice fish caught. Oh, and then after we went back in the east again, like we only go in the east, and that is when I caught the big catfish. And do a catch and cook with the catfish. I love the big catfish. It tastes real good. The meat nice and firm and no bones. So that was an epic one, catching and cooking a big saltwater catfish. Went back to do our next banquet, alavi trip. No bait again. I didn't catch a single fish on alavi this last year. Not a single fish, and that's probably my second favorite type of fishing. Just didn't have the chance. I think went twice, maybe 3 times, just didn't get any bait. Couldn't do the kind of fishing we wanted to do. The next trip, ZZ joined us, Snook Master and Jailer. We went to catch some tarpon and snook again, but we also went up by the wreck to look for some salmon. And turned out to be an epic trip out by the wreck. I think we catch 6 or 7 nice big salmon in the shallows. Each of us caught a couple, so it was a pretty epic trip. That's a video definitely must watch. You know, when ZZ Day is always epic. So you end up catching, I think it was 6 or 7 decent salmon right by the shallows in the wreck, by the wreck. And then we tried to repeat that the next week, but we ended up getting stuck on a mud bank. We went back for the salmon. The misjudged the tide, trying to come back in. The boat couldn't make it through the shallows. We actually ended up being stuck on a mud bank for 4 hours, unable to do anything. You couldn't fish, you couldn't, because the water was shallow. You could walk. It was just a basic mud flat, just mud all around us. We couldn't move. So we ended up cooking the fish we caught that day because we didn't walk with any snacks, any kind of food. Just feeling hungry, so we had to end up eating the fish that we caught. Next up was probably my best inshore adventure. We went to the Tapon Canal, and I catch probably the biggest, actually is the biggest tarpon I ever caught in that canal. It was maybe about 10 pounds, I would think so. So I think this fish should be my number 5. It's a tarpon, it's a small tarpon, it was in the canal, it's an epic catch, I fight it real good. So that is number 5. The Kakata or Krausi would have been number 4. So your answer so far, tarpon number 5, Kakata Krausi number 4. Went back to try boat fishing again with Alavi, no bait. Didn't catch nothing. We went to a bank in the Gulf, water was rough, catch about 2 fish. That was an epic field trip. Went in the kayak to make up for it and I catch a lane snapper. Combine those 2 videos, nothing much. Then I do inshore fishing for barracuda in Tobago, catch about 4 or 5 babies. Still inshore fishing, to catch them was epic, so enjoy that. Another banking trip, another failure. Then I went back kayak fishing and I caught my best fish on the kayak for the year. A lane snapper, probably was close to 3 pounds, maybe 2.5, 2.75 pounds on the kayak. That's an amazing catch. I think I caught 2 that day.
Goodness.
One was about 15 inches, the other one was about 18 inches. That was my best kayak trip for the year for sure. Do all the inshore reel. I had no footage, so I'll do all the inshore, my best reels. I didn't do the rod videos yet. You can check out that if you're looking for an inshore reel to use. Some good suggestions in that video, both economic and also on the expensive side. Then finally, we went to Tobago, and I love to fish Tobago. Fishing in Tobago is obviously my favorite type of fishing, the inshore fishing. And I work real hard. Normally I work real hard, but on this trip, probably within the first half an hour, I caught my best fish of the trip, and probably is my best fish for the year. It was a snook. Just the conditions, how I caught it on artificial, that's why I considered probably my best catch for the year. Yeah, I think that would be number 1. Because I fought it, I was by myself, I was on the jetty, nobody else was around, and I was just, within half an hour I caught that snook. It could have been about 8 pounds. I don't want to overestimate it, but it was a real nice snook, and I think that is my best fish for the year. So remember that for the answer, right? Did another catch and cook from the kayak. Nothing great to catch. I caught plenty stingrays, nothing else much. Then I had a Tobago video where me and Snook Master actually went to look for some fish. Fishing was real tough. We did end up catching some more barracudas. Snook Master caught a decent one. I caught a couple small ones. But it's still an epic adventures inshore. You're walking the shoreline. Pretty cool video to watch. Then after, I made my first trip to target mutton snapper. I've never caught a mutton snapper, probably over 3 pounds before that trip. And I always wanted to catch one. It's probably one of the most beautiful and most delicious fish you could ever catch. I actually went on the first trip ever with Jari and crew, and I actually caught my biggest ever mutton snapper. It was about 6 pounds, not the biggest, but it is still my biggest ever mutton snapper. So the mission was accomplished. Then I have a video where I went to St. Vincent, do some reef fishing. It was pretty cool. I mean, catching groupers and artificials was always cool. But nothing big to talk about. Then I went back for the muttons again. Didn't catch any big ones, but I caught 2 other decent ones. So the muttons was continuing to do some good work on the muttons. Then I went another video from St. Vincent where I fished right in front of the hotel I was staying with artificials, and I caught some decent fish. Again, it's just right in front of the hotel. Didn't go anywhere else to fish, so that would make it epic. Then just before the end of the year, I went on a solo adventure through the bush where we normally fish, but it was totally overgrown just after the flood. So I had to go through real bush, real water. The fish that I caught wasn't the biggest, but the whole adventure made this video pretty epic. Check that video out as well, because just the adventure to go through the bush, make it real epic. I really enjoy it. No big fish, but again, the adventure made the trip. And finally, the last video of the year, which I posted this year, was catching a barracuda inshore. That fish was probably my second best catch. The mutton was the 3rd best. So we're going in order. The Tapon Canal, number 5. Kakata Krausi, number 4. The mutton snapper as number 3. My PB mutton snapper. Number 2 was the barracuda, because again it's inshore, on land, my favorite type of fishing, decent sized barracuda. And number 1 was the snook. So that's the 5 answers to win your rod and reel. To win it, you had to comment below and list those 5 in order. and we are picking a random winner with the correct comment. So that's the 5 fish. Now you are really sponsored by Mr. Mankee, the Mankee Company. It's a, let me show you it one time. 4,000 size, brand new tsunami reel, tsunami barrier 2. I ain't taking out all the plastic because I'm giving it just as it is, brand new. Real nice inshore setup. It's real nice, high quality, nice and heavy. And of course the 6'6" Solara inshore rod. I use this. If you watched the last video, I was using this when I hooked the small tap one. This rod is very good for inshore. You don't want nothing more than this. Nice cork handle. So again, this and this as your prize. I think together they might be worth maybe close to 500. I can't remember the prices, but it's a real good combo. Simply to win, comment below with my 5 best catches for the year as I listed out just now, and I'll choose a random winner. You could comment below on YouTube. I'm going to post the video link on Facebook. You can comment below there as well, and I'm going to post a shot on Instagram. You can comment below that as well. I'm going to choose one random one from each platform: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we're going to put those 3 names into a jar or something, and or a hat, and just pull that one name out of the 3. So we're going to choose one winner from YouTube, well, one potential winner from YouTube, one potential winner from Facebook, and one potential winner from Instagram. We're going to pull out those 3 names, and the winner gets this combo. You don't want to miss out on that. So comment below for a chance to win. Well, this video been a lot longer than I expected, because I'll be putting some clips in between while I'm talking. So it might take a little, maybe about 20 minutes plus. Sorry if you take up too much of your time, but I just want to recap the full year. Again, it's a tough fishing year. I think, like I said, I'm going to post about 30, if so much, videos for the year. Normally we try for 1 a week. Wasn't able to make it, but again, that's how fishing goes sometimes. Hopefully this year we get to catch a few better fish. We have a better top 5. That's the goal, but you never know. Again, fishing is fishing. So thanks as always for watching. For everybody who continues to watch the channel, like I said, I know I've been slacking, but I appreciate your support from the start till now. For all the new viewers, I appreciate you starting to watch. Hope we have more and better videos to come in 2023. I just don't want to be too repetitive. I don't want to post the same videos over and over. That is why I might be a little more selective and try and post a little more unique content. But again, hopefully we get to catch more fish. Nobody knows if you're going to catch it, but we got to try. And I encourage each and every one of you to get into the outdoors, get into fishing, start something. Anybody could do it. You, your kids, your spouse, your parents, somebody old, somebody young, anybody can catch a fish. Fishing is not hard, and once you start to catch fish, you will enjoy it. Again, it's not a barrier to entry from anybody. It's not like you have to be physical, you have to be strong. Right? Fishing is just about going out and enjoying the outdoors, and catching fish is always the bonus. So I encourage you to get out there, start fishing. Remember, comment below if you do have a rod and reel, you could win this one. Great reel by Mr. Mankee. Again, Mr. Mankee, I always appreciate your support. He has supported the channel from the start till now. That is why, again, for me, I will always go to shop at Mr. Mankee, the Mankee Company Limited. He didn't even ask me to mention his name so much, but I just had to tell him thanks, and he actually gave me this to give away before Christmas. Unfortunately, I got into a car accident and whatnot, but I wasn't able to do it. So I apologize for the delay in that. It's supposed to be like a Christmas giveaway, but you can still get it now and start fishing for the new year, because now is prime time fishing for inshore, right? Rain stopped falling, water getting clean, you gotta get out there and fish. So thanks as always for watching again, guys. Hope you guys have a chance to win the combo. I know we can only have one winner, but we'll do more giveaways in the future. So thanks as always for watching. But to keep fishing, always keep fishing. Fish on.